All right, let's go on to our next topic. And Steve, I'm gonna pick on you, buddy.
Ian, you're out of focus.
Oh yeah, graffiti.
Graffiti.
Graffiti. Like, what's the most terrible shit you've seen somebody just write?
All right. In
Or
Seattle,
like,
bad?
have you done it yourself? Like, it could be anything. Like,
Actually, I was thinking about this the other day, and I didn't understand why people do graffiti. Actually,
Oh.
I can understand the street art, murals and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that which is where it originated from graffiti, I guess. Like that's awesome because that's basically just artistic expression. I mean, this is again, art is subjective anyway, but I don't understand when you just like write your name on like Sharpie like on something. I don't understand that, but I do understand like actually taking the time to put out, something that has some thought other than just scribbling, your name or whatever, your crew or something like that.
Steve,
think
are you
that
gonna
was-
talk about Banksy and all that stuff?
I mean, Banksy.
Banksy is like the most famous
Graffiti
graffiti
artist?
artist. There's a cool documentary called "Exit Through the Gift Shop" on Netflix about him. Like nobody knows who he is, but he has all of his stuff throughout the different cities of the United States. I want to say around the world, but that might not be true. But yeah,
It is around the world.
It is around the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much,
That's
but maybe
cool.
you guys can enlighten me on it.
Well, I'm
When I
guessing.
really
Is there a difference? Like, is there a difference between like vandalism and graffiti? Like,
I mean, technically.
because I
it
mean,
is
cops call
vandalism.
graffiti like anything that's like you're throwing. It's
Right,
called
that's the
graffiti.
thing, yeah.
But some other people are like graffiti's art, like all this other stuff. But like me, I'm talking about like I just went to porta potty yesterday and I peed in it, and someone took the time to sit there and carve Trump 2016. Like what?
Yeah.
The,
See, like I don't understand that.
I don't
See-
understand either. And I'm like, if you took the
And
time
that-
to carve it, maybe writing it with like a Sharpie, but like you took the time to carve Trump 2016, like you must really love Trump. And you must
Yeah, see-
really love porta potties.
I was gonna sit there and say that was why do people do that on bathroom stalls? Like you'll see someone write something, and then someone will say a comment below it, and then someone will say, "Oh, you're an idiot," and it'll be then "fuck you," and it's like you're arguing on a. What are you sitting there taking a shit? Just do.
Yeah.
Like I just never got that.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's ever called the numbers.
Oh yeah.
I've been tempted, but I never would because, like, dude, who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows what happens? That person like finds where you live and then like murders you or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Caller ID.
I actually seeing those comment chain things is kind of interesting though, just to see kind of not because of what is actually written there. It's probably
Right.
the most uninteresting thing ever, but I think it's a kind of neat snapshot of just these conversations happening like throughout time. I guess it's just kind of funny that people will still somehow leave their little message there, even though they're never going to see this person or interact with this person. It's like a old school internet forum almost,
Yeah.
you know,
Gotcha.
or like
Have you guys
website.
ever done that?
I never have.
I've wanted
Because that's the
to.
thing. I don't understand why somebody would just like feel the need to like write their name like or just to like vandalize something.
Well,
Like,
I
I
mean,
see that a lot. Is like somebody says, like obviously when somebody says don't do something, they want to do it, but people will be like, please like stop writing graffiti on this, like
well,
trying
Clay.
to
I mean,
this area.
Clay did do the 2016 Trump. He's the one
Yeah.
that carved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always
You know,
wanted
I
to
wonder if that's a
tag.
negative, if that's a person that doesn't like Trump and they did it in a porta potty, so you had like connotations with like this shitty, smelly place and Donald Trump.
Well, I
Probably
mean, I
not.
figured that, but I was thinking, I was like, maybe they put like a frowny face next to it.
Mm.
I don't know.
They want to go more subliminal than that, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool to like create a tag and try to like not hit it in areas that would be considered vandalizing, but like in alleyways that like nobody really cares about anyway. And then like if it were to last, like it would be cool to see like my kids like yeah, dude, I was here. Like I have a trail. Like if it lasted, but
Yeah.
I always thought it would be kind of neat to have some kind. But I wanted to share a story. Sarah and I noticed that there is a interesting graffiti tag that shows up around Seattle, and the words that are the tag are shit barf. And so there are so many different areas where you'll be walking in Seattle, whether on like the side of a restaurant or like on the like concrete floor, it just says
A
shit
menu.
barf, and the I in shit is like a star, like an asterisk.
What?
Yeah. Someone's going around Seattle just writing shit barf all over the goddamn place.
Shit barf.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Shit barf. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
What was I gonna say?
I wonder if it's the same guy or somebody like thought it was funny and just started copying the
Oh,
shit
that would be
barfing.
great. That'd be great.
Like all over, and it's
Yeah.
spreading like cancer throughout the city.
Stevo and I are gonna start doing it around Tampa now.
Oh my god. It could. It could be something that would grow. People would be like,
Yeah,
"What is
shit
up with
barf.
shit barf?"
Shit barf taking over the world.
I know. I think the mural stuff is super cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do too.
And like
Yeah.
I love when the city embraces it completely. And it's like, look, we're gonna be putting up like so this happened in Capitol Hill. Like they had these giant red walls had to be put up to block construction on a block wide radius. And they're like, we're just nobody likes to see these like plain red walls. So we're gonna get graffiti artists to come in and like do some stuff. So they came in and they just like painted like all this bunch of stuff. And in Chicago, there's a speakeasy which just looks like this like wooden like side and has like a lantern. And on the wooden side, like every month or every so many weeks, a new graffiti artist comes in and like puts
Oh,
like,
cool.
crazy stuff on there.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
cool.
It's awesome. So like yeah, when the city can embrace it,
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
love
Well, it's kind of like what is it in, like France? You remember that bridge that had all the locks that people
Oh,
locked
yeah,
in?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like on the thing and threw away the key. They actually took that down.
did they really?
They took that down and everything. The city, like, they tried to like keep it up, and they were like protesting it and everything like that, and they actually took it down.
Calvin
I
and
think it was
Raina,
a hazard.
our
I
friend,
think-
went to France and did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they took it down.
Yeah,
What was it? What was it for? What were all the locks for?
They consider it was art. Well, what happened was is you go there, either with a special someone,
Yeah.
or you would have like a secret or something. It's almost like a confessional, maybe, or just anything, like a wish or something, and you lock it up on the fence, and then you throw away the key over the bridge. So there's like
Oh.
a million keys down there.
And you
And
put your
lock some-
initials or something on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it'll stay there forever.
Yeah. Well,
Well, obviously not.
No,
was
yeah.
going
Uh,
to. Jokes on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see.
secrets out.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, why did they get rid of them? Just because it was kind of like nobody
I
wanted them there. Or...
Don't know the full story.
I want to say
The
I
city
remember
got rid of 'em.
reading- Yeah, because I think it was a health hazard. Like I think it was like starting to get too heavy, maybe. But I remember reading about it a long time ago. But when they were trying to take it down.
Interesting.
Yep.
What was I going to say about street art?
We were talking
Oh,
about
you know-
graffiti in cities.
There's actually an app that a friend of mine helped develop called Curb, CURB, and it shows you where like you can tag where street art locations are like in your city, so you can like take
Oh.
a picture and then like tag it, so then you can know like if there's like a really cool like piece around you that you can check out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You know, and I've always thought it like I'm not very artistic at all. I can barely draw a stick figure. I mean, geez. But like how they can sit there and with just spray paint like make something like that. I've always been, you know, not jealous, but like, you know, I
It's
think
really
it's really
impressive.
cool. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
impressive.
it's
yeah,
cool.
that-
I love watching those like time lapse ones of they make it because the very beginning you're like, what?
How is this gonna be? Yeah.
And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's just like there's like one pass where all of a sudden everything comes together and you're just like, whoa.
yeah.
The spray paint ones, I love those ones.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're super cool.
Except the one that I saw that had the Cowboys.
And I do like the publicity of it. You know, like it's not necessarily like you have to go into a gallery to see something. You know, you just walk down the street and then all of a sudden there's
That's
this like
fair.
incredible piece of art that's just right there
That's
for you.
what's
as
so
well.
cool about that app you were just describing is that you can really just go around the city and check out all these.
Oh yeah, I think
pieces
that's kind of the idea is
Yeah.
that they want you to like walk around and see each one. 'Cause as long because as long as you tag it, then there's going to be lots of
It's called Curb.
curb. Yeah.
Cool. yeah, I'll
Download
check
Curve
it
now
out.
on iOS and Android devices.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Please rate
Tell
it 5
them,
stars.
tell them Alan sent you.
Yeah. Rate it 5 stars. Say
Throw us
Alan sent
$50 this way for saying that.
Yeah.
you. Free PR for 3
We're just gonna
viewers.
start, getting sponsored by certain companies here.
Like Wendy's, free chicken sandwiches forever.
What is
Zephyr
that one?
Hills.
Zephyr Hills?
Zephyr Hills, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's like
really
the
roll
RC
off the
Cola of
tongue.
water
It's the
bottles.
springiest water of the spring.
Yep. Good old Florida water.
Good
Oh,
old
Florida water.
Florida piss water.
Oh yeah, I always thought that was so funny when I go home to Texas. Like my parents buy bottled water all the time. I was like, why can't we just like drink tap water and stuff? And then I was like,
Because you know about the epidemic with tap water right now?
Everybody, yeah, it was like everybody in the States has like, well, they've been doing it for years. It's not just like recent thing or whatever, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like tap water in the U.S. is like terribly regulated compared to what they do in like Canada. Because
Yeah.
like we can drink tap water from everything. It's like better than bottled water basically.
Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah. I'm going to
Yeah,
Canada.
New
What else
Jer-
can you tell us about Canada? Because Rocco wants to move there now.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Apparently they
every-
have the best
everything
chicken
is awesome.
sandwiches.
Everything is awesome.
People are nice.
Yes. Hey.
They're very white.
Very
Yeah, they're very white. Actually, and Asian.
There you go.
Asian.
What are you
Nice.
talking about?
See that?
We'll say stuff
They
like that.
apologize a lot, right?
They say stuff like that.
Sorry.
Sorry. Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
You could open up a Mexican restaurant, Steve, and it would be the most authentic Mexican restaurant here.
It wouldn't be authentic at all. There's nothing Mexican about me except for my face.
just call it.
That's enough. That's enough. Just
Yeah,
go
It
like,
is. People just all the time is like, Espanol? I'm like, no. I'm
oh,
like,
like, and everyone's like, oh, it's so real. It's so
No.
it's legit.
Hey, people just start mouthing off, and I'm like,
There's actually a couple like restaurants.
Espanol?
Espanol.
No.
Espanol?
They're like,
Oh,
no.
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 What?
Sí.
Yeah. You just be like,
Like, no.
Piquito.
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 Sí, Piquito.
Oh, and then I've said that before, and they're like, oh, Piquito. Just like that, they repeat me. I'm just like,
Cool conversation, bro.
yeah, it's so,
Yeah. It's
so
awesome.
dumb. It's awesome. I'm so happy right
Just
now.
be like, yeah. Que donde biblioteca?
Gato en mis pantalones.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say there's a cat in your pants? Sí.
See.
See, man.